Kia ora and hello, my name is John. I am the creator of the 3-on-3 Smoke Free Challenge. This video is looking at step 3 of the challenge, and step 3 of the challenge is to do your digits. So, the first step is to go to bed a smoker, wake up a non-smoker. The second step is give everything away. So, give everything away, and this video here is for doing your digits. So, doing your digits is looking at how much money you actually spend on smoking. So it can help you motivate yourself into looking at what you spend on smoking and how much you will save if you gave up smoking. Okay, so we're doing our digits. So what we need to do our digits for is for your 1 week, how much money you spend on smoking for 1 week. For 3 weeks, having a look how much money you spend on smoking for 3 weeks. For 3 months, having a look how much money do you spend in 3 months on smoking. And for the final one, which is 3 years, how much money do you spend on smoking in 3 years. So what we are trying to do when we do our digits is look at the reality of how much it costs to smoke for you. So my examples are what is going up on the board. When you do your one, of course you're going to use yours, but let's get into it, okay? So for 1 week of smoking, I would spend $100. $100 worth of my good hard cash would go into smoking in 1 week. So good hard cash, yes, for 3 weeks was $300. For 3 months, my good hard cash that I earned would be $1,200, and for 3 years of smoking came to a grand whopping finance total of $14,400. $14,400 of my hard-earned cash would go into smoking if I smoked for 3 years. Now, when you do your digits, 1 week, 3 weeks, 3 months, 3 years, one of the things I did, and it's something you can do, but it's not something that I say you have to do. One of the real good things to help look at the reality of your costs that you spent in smoking is that 3 year number, 14,400. 14,400 is how much money I would spend on smoking. Now, I've been a smoker for 30 years. 30 years I've been a smoker. I looked at that number of $14,400 and I decided, if I've been a smoker for 30 years, I could times that number by 10. And it won't give me the exact number of how much it costs me to be a smoker, but it'll give me a rough idea. So, when I looked at that number, I times it by 10, and I got this. I'm not going to write the numbers that were in front of it, but it doesn't take much of a mathematician to add 10 years to that number. And if you're a smoker out there and you're looking at giving up smoking, and if you already are giving up smoking, and you want to have something to encourage you, then I suggest you take the 3 years, my number, which is 14,400, the zeros won't come off. The zeros won't come off. Well, anyway, I suggest you take your 3 years and you times it and try to work out how much money you have spent on smoking over the years you have been smoking. I talked to a guy that had been smoking for 20 years, and when we did his digits, and I said, brother, you want to take that 3 years and you want to work it out over 20 years because he'd been a smoker for 20 years. So we took that number and times it by 6 to give him 18 years, and then we added a bit more. Nevertheless, when I did it and I looked at that number times it by 10, nevertheless I was not a happy man. And I was quite encouraged by what I was trying to achieve. What am I trying to achieve? I'm trying to achieve that none of this money goes to waste anymore on smoking. You know, one of the realities of smoking, and I'm only telling you this because I know it. I've been a non-smoker now for 3 months. Oh no, 2.5 months right now, heading towards my 3-month goal. One of the harsh realities of being a smoker and all the money that you spend on smoking is one of the only things that you have nothing to show for other than you're addicted to smoking. When I look at that number, $14,400, I've got nothing to show for that other than I was addicted to smoking. And when I do my digits, realising that I'm quitting, it is a great motivation to me to, you know, all that money belongs to me. Every single cent that is in my wallet belongs to me. Every single cent of it belongs to me. It's money that belongs to me. And I get to choose where I put that money. And for 30 years, I gave that money, or a portion of the money I was earning, to smoking. And I got nothing to show for it, other than I was addicted. So, doing your digits. So, when we do our digits, 100 for me, 300, 1200, 14,400. The reason we do our digits, the reason we do this, and the important thing about doing your digits is we are trying to create milestones. Milestones are things that you work hard to achieve, and when you achieve it, you can tick it off. Got it. Got it. You know, one of the best things about a checklist is when you, at the end of the day, you can go, got it, got it, got it, got it. Well, this is what these digits are about. We look at our 1 week, and we look at our $100. If you would just give up smoking for 1 week, your milestone, your achievement would be the $100. That's how we do our digits. So if you would just give up smoking for 3 weeks, your milestone will be $300. When we give up for 3 months, $1,200, 3 years, $14,400. Your digits will be different, but the principle is the same. This is the principle that we're trying to get. The fundamental and the principle that I'm trying to teach you is this. Your journey to being a non-smoker can be broken down into 1 week, 3 weeks, 3 months, and 3 years. It can be broken down to a point where you can celebrate it. We're not looking at the total picture of you being a non-smoker. We're looking at step A, getting you there. Step B, getting you there. We're looking at trying to get you from 1 week of non-smoking and rewarding you for doing it. That's what we mean by doing our digits. We're looking at breaking down the whole journey so that you can be rewarded for 1 week's effort, for 3 weeks' effort, for 3 months of an effort, and for 3 years. We're not looking at the totality of your journey. We're looking at rewarding you for just connecting to your desire to give up smoking and connecting it with the work required to move you on from one point to another. How we move you from one point to another is if you would just give up for 1 week, your reward, your milestone will be $100. If you just give up for 3 weeks, your reward, your milestone will be $300. What we're trying to do is create milestones that you can aim for, that you can achieve, and that you can celebrate. And when we give up smoking, it's all about celebrating the milestones. It's all about looking at those milestones that if I could just give up for 1 week. For 1 week. If you could just give up for 1 week. We're not looking at the whole total journey of getting to the summit in one shot. We're looking at breaking it down and getting you there step by step by step. And one of the steps that can help you get there is do your digits. Work out how much money you spend. 1 week, 3 weeks, 3 months, 3 years. And when you work it out, create the milestones. Look at those targets. If you give up for 1 week, for $100, look at it and say, I'm aiming for that. I want to be a non-smoker, right? But I'm aiming for my first week, and that's my celebration. So we're looking to celebrate your milestones by looking at your digits. For 1 week, $100. For 3 weeks, $300. For 3 months, or $1,200 for 3 years, $14,400. Regardless of your sum, regardless of your digits, we are looking to celebrate your milestones and creating these sums for 1 week, these sums and their equivalents. We are looking to give you something to aim for. So we'll push you through towards that journey of being a non-smoker. So, when it comes to doing your digits, have an understanding of the reality of how much it costs you to smoke and how we use that insight to create milestones and rewards for you. Okay, so that's doing your digits. Getting back to me, when I do my digits and I celebrate my rewards, it all goes on to the Facebook page. And why? If you go back on the Facebook page, 3on3 Smoke Free Challenge page, which is facebook.com, 3on3 Smoke Free Challenge, you will see that I've posted up videos of my 1 week and my 3 weeks, and I'm heading towards 3 months right now. So maybe if you look at it, might be already there, the 3 months. It's just a way of getting you to aim for something when you do your digits. So the sum and the equivalent is what we aim for when we do our digits. So do your digits, work out the reality of how much it costs for you to smoke. Then, once you've worked it out, what are you going to do once you've worked it out? What are you going to do once you've worked out how much money you actually spend on smoking? And what do you want to do with it? So after this video, the next step is rewards, and that's where we look at these sums and we try to figure out, when we celebrate, what are the rewards that we're going to create. So this is Do Your Digits. Thank you for watching. If you're doing the challenge, I wish you nothing but the best of luck. I already know how hard it is to give up smoking, but you're not alone. We're all on the same journey. So, good luck. Thank you very much. And, right till we die, fast and furious out. Ciao.